Every callback from the Ted Lasso finale. Ussie. Ted's airport Ussie is with the same guy as in the pilot episode. The Ussie Guy is also the son of the dentist who fixed Phoebe's teeth in the Christmas episode. Goldfish. Ted reminds his son Henry to be a goldfish, just like he taught Sam Obisanya in season 1, episode 10. Willis. What you talking about, Willis? In season 2, episode 1, Ted says this to Beard when discussing the yips, but little did we know that this is the assistant manager's first name, Two-Faced. Remember the guy who got drilled in the face by McAdoo's penalty and ended up with Van Damme's mask? He's the half and half scarf guy that briefly dated Rebecca. When we met him, his wife said something about a shite and nining armor. Beard's friend. We met the couple with a baby at Beard and Jane's wedding during Beard's night out. Red and Darren are both present, and it seems they have a kid together now. Bonus. Beard was married in the same pants that Red gave him while she was mending his pants. Runnin Man. Ted's Runnin Man dance brings us back to the pilot and the Sports Center cutscene, where Ted Lasso does the same dance after leading Wichita State to the national championship. Fans of Saturday Night Live definitely recall seeing it perfected years ago. Kitman's return. Nate reprises his former role as Kitman at AFC Richmond. Zoreaux' summer job. Not a callback to a specific episode, but the goalkeeper is starring in a Jean-Claude Van Damme remake. Many boxes. Rather than his used chewing gum, Jamie Tart puts money into Nate's collection box for team fines. His icon hat from the first season now says ICOG, representing his transformation from me first to a true team player. Everybody decent? Keeley Jones walks straight into the Richmond locker room, pretending to shield her eyes from the players and asking, "Everybody decent?" Meanwhile, she's peeking, hoping they're not. Freestyler. Shannon, the freestyler who teaches Ted a few tricks, is spotted in the stands during the final episode. Book Club. Jamie rereads his copy of The Beautiful and the Damned, given by Ted in season 1, episode 3. He's read it multiple times. In the finale, the book looks well worn. Nigerian national team. Sam Obisanya gets his call up to the Nigerian national team despite Edwin Akufo's bribes. Coach Cartrick. Coach Cartrick's indecent exposure reappears in a more public place than when Rebecca fired him in the pilot. Wanker. Rupert is given the same sending off by Richmond fans that Ted and Beard were welcomed with in their first match. Selling the dummy. Pass me the ball. Jamie Tart executes the dummy run just as Ted Lasso described how to distract with a decoy in season 1, episode 3. Looks familiar. Rebecca wears the same outfit in the final airport goodbye scene that we see her wearing in season 1, episode 1 when she meets Ted for the first time. Parking lot scare. Roy Kent accidentally sneaks up on Keeley Jones and scares her, just like he did in the parking lot in season 1, episode 5. Deja Vu. The flight attendant that helps Henry in season 3, episode 1 is the same person who asked Ted if he'd like to go with Beard following the fake appendicitis. Double Dutch. Young Rebecca is played by the same actress as the Dutchman's daughter. Suits you. Nate is wearing the same suit that Ted gave him when Jade and Nate meet each other's parents. Offside rule. Ted explains his understanding of the offside rule the same way the Supreme Court did with a high-profile case in 1964. It ain't easy to explain, but you know it when you see it. And then he's the only person who sees the West Ham player offside. Karaoke. Roy mouthing the words of "So long, farewell" is a throwback to karaoke night when Rebecca sings "Let It Go." Roy was singing along then too. Big Julie Andrews fan. Earmarked. In season 1, episode 2, Sam tells Ted his father would pull his earlobe for luck. When Ola Obisanya visits in season 3, he affectionately pulls on Sam's earlobe to cheer him up. T-shirts. In the skit done for NBC, Ted gives t-shirts to the team he was coaching. Zava sends in t-shirts for his former teammates. Keeley's tape. Ted censored the Keeley poster in Jamie's locker. Roy pays homage by doing the same to Phoebe's drawing when hanging it up in the coach's office he inherits from Ted. Jamie's beer. Roy Kent and Jamie Tart share a Darsteiner, the same beer that Tart was endorsing in season 1, episode 5. Cheers, Geronimo. May straightens out a photo of Geronimo, just like Sam Malone does in Cheers. This pays homage to Cheers' Norm, played by George Wendt, who is Jason Sudeikis' uncle in real life. The Lasso Way. The Lasso Way is what Rebecca calls the new way of doing things in episode 1, and it's what Trent Krim originally titles his book. Army Man. Dr. Sharon brings back the little green army man that Ted gave her instead of saying goodbye in season 2, episode 11. Kintsugi. Nate practices the Japanese art of Kintsugi, mending the believe sign with gold. We heard about this from Rebecca's psychic in season 3, episode 3. Double date. Danny Rojas takes 2 dates to Jane and Beard's wedding. We saw them both in his bed in season 2, episode 1. Barbecue sauce. Ted said barbecue sauce before his winning dart throw against Rupert, and Sam Obisania's winning goal from a set piece. McAdoo's set pieces. As Isaac McAdoo was getting set to take his penalty, Higgins had a flashback to the corner kick in training and pulls his wife out of the way of danger. "Shut up, Thierry Henry." One of the show's favorite quotes. Becca says it emphatically in the finale, just like Willis does in Beard After Hours. Which callback was your favorite? Did I miss any? Weigh in down below.